Individuals with disabilities have the ability to contribute actively to society in a wide range of roles. Though their approaches may vary, they are fully capable of learning, teaching, working, and excelling, particularly in education. A powerful example is Joseph Oya, who, despite facing numerous challenges, has become the only student in primary 5 at his school. Abandoned by his father due to his visual impairment, Joseph has defied expectations and silenced critics. With the unwavering support of his mother, he now attends the Rajab School for the Blind, showcasing his determination and abilities.
So my mother is advising me that you still have a bright future. You continue with your study. The challenges that is facing me is only transport. But now I'm not care about transport. Now I'm using Kuti. I can come from Konikonya up to here. Kaman kanana liko kan sejana sugaro musugale yada mianana bigeni hata kusana.
Joseph Oya, the eldest of 4 siblings, lost his sight 2 weeks after birth. Despite societal doubts and objections from family members about his education, his mother, Rekela Ngirima, never wavered in her love and support, even when questioned about raising and breastfeeding a blind child.
Ana rasul kabar la buta ke de jibu janda shan jaro madar sa jana wasul bitorit to jana gal jana mi ande gira gar bisu da buta abu walande lakin samanu wasul gidam tay ora madar sa kaya tay bi ga jana nin sustiyate uya ga mul sukul quest madar sa ma gine situ uya ba mul kasir so banto bija gisabo so banto ase de bigini mala mala pana quest jana tay miskin ana miskin ana mede haja tan batala jana tay rafode ya bigri ata abul jana tay amisa sarsana bi ajara lisito sarsana ya be kasolo o ya be mokwa o ya be perso mahal ni di ko mader wasata.
At both home and school, Joseph either completes tasks on his own or with his mother's help, and he independently navigates his way to school, challenging misconceptions about the capabilities of individuals with visual impairments.
In our school, we have teachers who are not seeing, but they are teaching us. My message to you that bring your child to school. He or she can express himself or herself in English like me now. I'm now proud with my parents. They took me to school now. I can write, I can read also. I'm proud with them and that there's nothing impossible, we can do it.
Levi Sunday, headmaster of Rajab School for the Blind, notes that misconceptions about blindness persist, recalling his own experiences of discrimination. He emphasizes that Joseph Oya, like many others, faces these challenges but stands out as an intelligent and capable student, no different from his peers.
She is very, 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 very happy with me. Joseph, next tomorrow, Joseph will be somebody else. If it is not here, the area in my field of education, he will be in another position. So he is a very good boy. He is good and then he is very clever. People think the person has visual impairment or has disability as it is not important within the community, even in the government offices. Now I am a head teacher, but still, when I go to somebody's office, they look at me. Still, my education is not important to him or to her. This is automatically, when you think critically, it is your discrimination and then even violation. People think any person has disability are not important in the community. Even the nicknaming. Sometimes when you say my name is Levi or Rejoice, call it with your disability. If you are Tarasa, if you are Amiande on the roadside.
Like Joseph Oya, Abuk lost her sight at the age of 6 following trauma of her father's death. Now 10, she is breaking stereotypes about blindness by demonstrating that visually impaired individuals can learn just as well as others. Her ability to read and spell her name correctly highlights her determination and challenges common misconceptions about the capabilities of the blind.
لكن ممكن نقولوا جانا ما قاعد جايين نخلوه كده لا ندو حاجة بسيطة عشان هو يقدر يحس يبشر يعني ممكن يحس بداسة ممكن يكتب بصر تكون قاعد جنبه قول أعمله كده وأعمله كده عشان يقدر يحس احتمال يوم من ما يقول داير يقرأ مثلا هي أصلا ممكن نخليه يقرأ لحد ما هو داير على قلبه هو ولا لازم نعمل حاجة اللي ندير نقدر نعمله عشان بعدين احتمال يعني تكون بعيد منه شوية يقدر يتبع لنفسه.
Alison Ladu, acting chairperson for Rajab School for the Blind, emphasizes the daily challenges visually impaired individuals face, such as transportation, while affirming their equal contribution to society, aiming to dispel misconceptions and combat discrimination.
Those people who are thinking that the visually impaired cannot do anything, I think that is a very bad misconception. So let people know that disability is not inability. When somebody is visually impaired, it doesn't mean that he or she cannot do anything. Now I myself, as I continue with my studies, I did my diploma in rural development, University of Juba.
Robert Ladu, acting chairperson of the Union of Visual Impairment in Juba, advocates for equal rights and opportunities for individuals with disabilities, highlighting the challenges they face, such as the regulatory name calling and the lack of data on the visually impaired in South Sudan. He calls for collective efforts to combat hate speech, misinformation, and disinformation.
We need to reduce bullying, naming, giving them nicknaming, or you are a blind, you are somebody with blindness, you cannot do something. We need to remove all this kind of bullying at the school level. And with this also, with like in our community or in the school, we need to put this one in regulations, in the school regulations, because there is forms that the schools are producing. So this can be part of the regulations, need to be incorporated in the school regulation. That if anyone, any teacher, any people or student who is found, who is installing, maybe like making bullying against children with the learners with visual impairment, that the student can be terminated or suspended.
Disability is not inability, thus hate speech, misinformation and disinformation about people with visual impairment is something that has to be dealt with. As specified by Robert Ladu, even able-bodied people have challenges equally to what the disabled are going through.